Welcome back! This time, I'll be covering the lore you can find around Crimson Isle, one of 2 starting zones for Dominion players. I'll cover each journal, DataCube, and Tales from Beyond the Fringe Key as it appears in the quest route, but you can also use the links in the description below to jump right to the ones you need. When you first enter the zone, you'll land on Mondo's Beachhead. The Chua scientist Mondo Zax will be standing on a mound just ahead of you, behind Lieutenant Tychus and in front of one of the drill dozers. Approach him and look to the right to find the Zax's orders. For the next piece of lore, hug the left side of the coast, leaving the beachhead until you dead end at a cave entrance hidden beneath the cliffs. Enter the Tumbling caves and search the far right side to retrieve Explorer Bozlo's journal. Head toward the Megatech shield generator, then loop back toward the Savage Coast, a questless point just south of Mondo's Beachhead. Navigating through the spikes, mines, and barbed wire will reward you with a copy of Mine Deployment Instructions. Keep going deeper into the Savage Coast until you reach the water. On the beach, you can retrieve a copy of the Warbringer's orders. As you run back toward the Megatech shield generator, keep toward the cliffs on the right. You will eventually see the entrance to another segment of the Tumbling caves. Head inside and you'll find Explorer Lozok's log on your left. Continue into the heart of the island, Bloodstone Canyon. You will see a quest hub called the Forward Operating Base just off the main path. There are 4 pieces of lore to grab in this area, starting with the Tales from Beyond the Fringe Key next to Craftmaster Tiberia Marcella. The other 3 pieces in this area are clustered around Chancellor Juro Takagurian. Heading towards him from Marcella, you'll first find a copy of the Galactic Explorer's Handbook lying on a box outside his tent. Next, check the datacron behind him to uncover an Enigma report. Welcome to the Enigma Chamber. The last piece to grab in the Forward Operating Base is the DataCube directly behind the Chancellor. Interact with it for a voiced introduction to the Nexus project. Arachnophobes beware! The next DataCube is in Venombite Pass, a spider-infested branch of the canyon. Climb the tower in this area and activate the cube there to unlock Predatory efficiency. Head further into the canyon until you reach Scarhide Camp. Here, look for a pillar of green light. This marks the location of Exo-Lab 22, and with it, 3 more pieces of lore. This light is a giant teleporter. Stand right in the middle to be transported into the lab. Just inside the entrance, look to your left and pick up Dead Men Tell No Tales from beside a curiously placed skeleton. I recommend you read this one before continuing. Puzzle spoiler. If you didn't read the journal and aren't a scientist, you'll have trouble getting further into the lab. But that's what guides are for, right? Interact with the green panel by the door and enter 3734 to continue. If you are a scientist, you should be able to enter by scanning the panel instead, although I didn't try this until after I had already solved the puzzle once on the same character. Run straight ahead after you get through to learn more about the local dreg with the DataCube Failed Experiments. For the last piece of lore in the lab, you will need to be or get help from someone with the Scientist path. Look for a second door in this area of the lab with a red panel beside it. You first need to pass through here, then lower a force field which surrounds the DataCube and prevents you from interacting with it. At the time this video was filmed, I hadn't unlocked all of the paths yet, so shout out to Lakia Havocstorm for helping me access this one. Once the shield is down, you're free to grab the DataCube Humanoid template. Note that you don't have to be a scientist to use the exit panel, so feel free to hang around if you like. The last DataCube on Crimson Isle is at the end of the zone between Megatech Station and the Annihilator. Keep an eye on the tents to your right as you head along the path to find Lethal Construct, which gives some insight into the Annihilator's origin. Head through the entrance and right up to the base of the Annihilator. Check the platform just beyond the interactive Warbot fuel item to find another Datacron, which will give you the lore item Megatech Manifesto and a little more insight into exile operations on the island. You're almost done. The last lore on Crimson Isle is another key to a copy of Tales from Beyond the Fringe. This one is in the Annihilator area right next to the transport ship you will use to leave the zone. Grab it before you take off to unlock the introductory issue of Tales from Beyond the Fringe, Destiny Awaits. That's all of it. Now you know where to find every lore item on Crimson Isle. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.